Get ready for the tip off. We'll take that W and hand you a loss. Break your ankles on the cross. On God, on that rock. Off the bounce, leave you on the first step. It might be a long night for you without some double team help. Or the whistle from the ref. I'm from the school of hard knocks. Watch how I hit them with a shimmy when I get them on the block. We talking nothing but hoops. The floor general and it's true. Spot up in the corner, man, you know I'm gon' shoot. Or slam like an alpha. I'm beastin' like a boss named Hefe. Trapping on the baseline, you escape no way. A baller like Kobe wearing 24 and y'all be sure to subscribe to the channel. With Mr. Slam and Alpha Dog 2 and Pure Waves with the best sports book too. If you wanna show support, give us a view. Call this an NBA jam. If you a super fan, hit the bell is what you do. We off the bounce. Check up. Level off the bounce. Let's get it.
He's on fire.
What is up, everybody? Mr. Slam is back on the show today. It's good to be back, boys. Happy Thursday. Is it Thursday? Happy Thursday, everybody.
Wednesday.
My Wednesday.
And just like that, Hefe's back to hosting.
I was testing you guys. Happy Wednesday, boys. Good to be back. I'm your host, Slam the Bookie. These are my co-hosts, Alpha Dog Bets, Hefe Picks, and BBB. How are we doing today, boys?
Boys, it is a new day after yesterday's not so great day for me in the NBA. Excited for another chance at redemption today. BBB, what is up, my friend?
We're back. We're back for another day. We had just a brutal beat yesterday. I don't know the Pritchard. The Pritchard beat was just pretty unreal. Over 2.5 threes. He had 3 in the first half. They went and looked at one during a break. Turns out he shot it 0.1 seconds late, and they took it away. And now I hate refs for the rest of my life. But yeah, there's so many more opportunities here. We still had a decent day in the NBA. So go ahead, Hefe. How'd you feel about yesterday?
Hefe went 2-0 yesterday. Hefe hit both the Celtics. And
you're not going to talk in third person, all right?
No, please talk in third person.
Whatever.
And Hefe's here for one reason only, to give you the winners. That's what I do here, unlike the other people here. So, we'll just have to wait to see what you got.
That's right. I heard Hefe might have a max play today, too. So
I do have the max play. I do.
Yep. He has a max play today, so stay tuned, boys. Retweet this.
If you didn't hear, Slam's max play was on the Marlins, and BBB's all in on the Reds today.
Is this a basketball show, bro? Don't
basketball show, dude. Stay on topic, boys. What did we take away from last night's action? BBB, what'd you take away?
I think we saw a couple good games. We saw
a couple shit games.
Well, I mean, I guess that's how your bets went, then maybe. But I mean, the Warriors Grizzlies game was electric.
It was. The Ja Morant, he did. He
you can't argue, no matter what you had on a bet, that was an entertaining game. I'm glad I laid off that one. All I had was the Draymond. Well, I had Draymond assist, which ended up hitting. I got a little scared when he got absolutely popped. I thought he was going to be gone for. We saw every player, it seemed like, leaving the game. And, if you had player props, you were sweating in that one because it seemed like every 2 seconds another player's like out for the game.
100%.
BB, what did you have? What did you have yesterday, prop-wise?
I had Draymond Green over his assist. I think it was 7.5. Yeah, 7.5 assists at plus money, which that hit pretty nicely.
Cool. Alpha, how'd you do? I guess you didn't do all right. I mean, Hefe, how'd you do?
Not.
We'll go to Hefe.
2-0.
Would you? Okay, Celtics.
I was on the Celtics and the Grizzlies, right side.
Slim, we're waiting to hear how you did, brother. How did you do? Last on the group.
I took Celtics -4 as my max play. I went square, boys. I went square with the Warriors, and I was like, all right, I'm not gonna overthink this. It's Warriors money line. We're gonna go square, and the Warriors had it. And they choked. And then, the Grizzlies won outright. So it is what it is. We bounced back today.
New day today, boys. You guys ready to get into it?
Oh,
let's do it. All right, 76ers versus the Heat.
Look at you guys. That was the worst recap from yesterday I've ever seen in my life. No energy. Nobody even mentioned Josh. 47 points. His amazing move on Jordan Poole to break his ankle. I mean, come on. Are you guys kidding me right now?
All right, give us some heat. Give us some Hefe. He went
Give me
2-0.
your
Hefe
hot take.
Well, first of all, nobody's going to break out the point that Jaylen Brown almost scored 25 points in the first half. The guy totally had a comeback game. The Bucks had a terrible shooting game. Giannis started game 1 for 10 from the field. They obviously found the defensive secret. They switched Rob Williams over a lot more. Horford played a lot more hands on defense. Tatum also had a good game too. And but Jaylen Brown really stepped up, and I look for that to continue. I'm back on the Celtics wagon, to be honest with you. And then on the other side of Warriors Grizzlies, that's going to be. I hope that series goes 7 because that series needs to go 7. They're going back and forth, back and forth. Ja is a monster.
Yes, he is.
I mean, I think everyone was down the Celtics, guys. Everyone said it was over. Everyone said they were overrated.
Not everyone. A
lot of people did. We got a lot of hate when we said
Call them out.
We were all on the Celtics, weren't we?
Well, I do. Shout out to our biggest hater / one of our favorite people, Jake in the chat. Saying, run me my money 6-6. He's already saying, I know we're ahead of him, so he's already calling me out as I'm saying this. But he said Alpha Sixes spelled SIXAS in 6. Yeah. 6s and 6. We'll get into that, brother. We'll get into it.
I just want to say,
shout out King Poppy Sosa too.
One thing I want to say about the Grizzlies Warriors. It seems that when a player gets ejected, that team wins. So each team is 1-0 when a player gets ejected so far.
Wow,
in this
good trend
in that series. So that's a trend to follow right there. And Josh scoring the last 15 points for the Grizzlies yesterday. The man's amazing.
100%.
Swarthy Tatum is really selfish. I can't wait for Miami to knock the C's out. That's such a blasphemous statement. King Poppy Sosa, Bucks and 6. Nope, negative. I hope that one goes to 7 too. I hope we get 2 good.
7.
I hope those 2 that we saw yesterday go 7, and these 2 that we're seeing tonight. And for some reason, by the way, I'm going to say no OTB tomorrow, no basketball tomorrow. The NBA really scheduled it very weirdly. These 2 game 2s tonight will be the next 2 games that we see on Friday. We won't see the other 2 series, the Warriors, Grizzlies, Celtics, Bucks until Saturday. So I don't know why that they did that.
I don't know. That makes no sense.
All I know, that means we get a Friday episode of OTB, baby.
Yep. All right. Well, I think we went over everything we could.
Hefe, you ready or what?
I am.
All right, let's get it. 76ers versus the Heat, line sitting at -8. The total is sitting at, what's the total at, boys? 207.5. The Heat won the last game, leading the series 1-0. As you know, the trend has been under. The unders have been hot for the Heat. Looking at this total, man, what do you think, Hefe? Going to you first.
This is my favorite play of the day. I'm riding the under trend, and the under trend here is kind of insane. 21-4 is the under trend in the Eastern Conference playoffs and playing games towards the under. Out of 25 games, 21 of which have hit the under. The Heat are 6-0 on the under in the playoffs so far. The Sixers are 5-2 on the under in the playoffs so far. I'm taking the under, guys. It's at 2. I got it at 209 earlier. I see now it's at 208. I'm still going for 208 here, -110 odds. It's my play on this game. I really think, quite honestly, the Heat should win this one easily, but I'm a little nervous because it's the playoffs and it's any given day. Will this be the day that James Harden shows up? Who knows? But I think the safe play here is the under, and that's where I'm going, 208.
I like the under if I were to take a total here. I think it's another Heat slammer. I'm all over the Heat in this one, -8. I will also probably be taking the under. As of right now, though, my only official play is on the Heat. I think we're going to have another James Harden stinker. We all know what he did in the first one. Sorry, Jake. I know you're not going to like to hear that, buddy, but I don't think we're going to have a good Harden game. Last game, I did take a prop on Harden. I did take James Harden under points and assists. I'm running that back, boys. That's my prop of the day. Under 31.5 points and assists from James Harden.
All right, well, for my read, probably couldn't get a little more opposite than what I'm about to say right here. I think that the Sixers, they kept it close almost the entire game. They folded late before.
They did not keep it close.
He's taking Harden over. So we already fought about this on the prop show earlier.
Yeah, no. They 100% did. You can't just look at the final box score, man. Like they were up at halftime.
They were up at halftime by 1 point, 51-50.
Dude, did you not look at the third quarter score?
Third quarter,
you know?
Yeah, so you're looking at the box score.
I mean,
if you watch the game,
they kept it close in the first half.
They kept it competitive, yes. So, I mean, it's not absolutely.
Numbers don't lie, brother.
I don't think it's crazy to think that they can keep it close again. 8 points is a lot of points. That's a wide open backdoor. We saw, in that first Suns game, the Mavs were down 20, like almost the whole game, and they almost backdoored that one there. I think it's a lot of points. I'm not an official play, but I do lean the Sixers with the points. I think Harden has a better game too. I think we can, screw Alpha's play. I think he has his bounce back. So shout out our Sixer lover in the chat. Me and you, we'll back the Sixers, and
Jake is going crazy.
Yeah, Jake, go
Jake's
crazy.
This is his team. I give him credit. If my Knicks were here, I'd be going nuts too. One more prop I do lean in this one is Maxey over. We went over this in the prop show earlier today. I do think Maxey's the one who has a big game tonight. His total was at 20.5 earlier. Let me see if I can get an up-to-date line. Hefe, what do you like the under you said in this one? Any props, though, that you like?
I think
Maxey's 21.5. 21.5.
I hate to say it, but James Harden has to show up eventually. The over-under I'm seeing is 22.5. I just don't have an input. I do actually have one that I do like. I know it's weird, and you guys always this will be the third opportunity that I get to take somebody's over after they win an award. So Hero just won Sixth Man of the Year yesterday. It's his first game. He'll be awarded the award tonight, and his over is at 17.5, and that's where I would go.
You said under? You said under or over?
Over.
Shout out Hefe, bro. He must have watched the prop show this morning, because these were all my bangers and BBB was on all the opposite sides. So Hefe knows what he's talking about here. I definitely have to agree with him. Slam, what do you think?
Yeah, we only disagreed on James Harden, but yeah, same thing.
I'm adding all of them. I had Hero too.
I don't know, man. I think I got to ride with the trend, man. James Harden unders have been just hot, man. He just hasn't been playing well, and you just kind of got to keep following that trend. James Harden under is a good look. Maxey over. I had Maxey over the last game. He's been going off lately without Joel Embiid, and I think he bounces back here. He had opportunities to hit that over. He just missed a bunch of buckets, and easy ones too. It was a layup where he just missed the last game. Pisses me off, but as far as the total, I like the under to keep rolling. I think it stays hot. It's 208. And then I lean to 76ers. I think they, this is it. They have to step up defensively, and I think they keep it close by playing defense. They won't be able to keep up with this Heat team, especially scoring wise. That's for sure. So, like the 76ers,
what vibes I'm starting to get here?
What?
The James Harden's giving me like the Jalen Brunson vibes, where it's just hitting over and over, and everyone's starting to catch on. And then today's the day where everyone says, yeah, we're all on the James Harden under. And James Harden has like 23 points, screws everybody. Doesn't matter if they lose by 40. He's going to have 23 points, and then they're going to, he's going to screw everybody.
Guess how many points he'll have. What do you think? How many points would he have?
He's coming off a 16-point banger. He never shows up in his entire career when the game's on the line. The pressure's on. James Harden's never been that guy, so BBB is betting that James Harden is going to be that guy for the first time in his career. That's a bold move.
No, that's not true. You can't say first time in his career, but first time probably since he wore a Houston Rocket jersey.
When did he come through in a clutch moment, in a big game, in every single moment? Game 7 with OKC.
Yeah, what are we talking
the
about
Rockets to the playoffs every year. He was on that team.
To the playoffs. In the playoffs.
Yeah, he put up numbers every time there. He
don't disrespect his own
The numbers were there. He didn't get the wins. I'm not betting on him to get the win. I'm betting him to get the numbers, guys.
The numbers haven't been there either.
This time, but you said he's never done it in his career. Other than this year, he's done it every year in his career.
No, he has
Alpha obviously is under the impression that James Harden's not a Hall of Famer.
Yeah. What does he want?
Bro. Wait a second. Come on.
This is gonna
Lucy in the house.
What do you guys think?
He's a Hall of Famer. What do you think? He's a
Hall of Famer, bro.
What are you fucking nuts? He's a Hall of Famer. You don't have to win a championship to be a Hall of Famer. That's how the NBA Hall of Fame is about.
That's also true, but do you think
joke? I'm sorry. I love Ben. I mean, come on, you know what I mean?
A winner.
James Harden's also a winner. He won an MVP.
He's a loser. He's a career loser.
Oh my!
He's a career loser. He's had every opportunity in his career to win. He's been given everything. He's been with Russell Westbrook and Durant. He's been with Harden and KD. Well, he is Harden. What else does Harden need?
He's
Harden
been
What else
hard.
he needs? Yeah, he is Harden. Play with himself in nightmare.
Wait,
Well-
Sam, what's the bowling one? The Pete Weber? What does he say?
Who do you think you
Oh,
are?
oh,
I am.
Who I am?
Who do you think you are?
Harden's a proven
That's
loser.
so funny.
That's
I
a
need to
fact.
All
know.
right, we should probably get to the second game.
Sorry, boys. Sorry.
Yeah, Hefe said no short shows, so we're getting into the Harden debate. We're bringing up Michael versus Kobe, the best ever, and maybe LeBron. We'll add that one in.
We'll be on.
All right, now we're just really drunk with alpha picks here. He doesn't even. He has Kobe ahead of LeBron in the GOAT race.
No,
No, he
man.
does not.
No, I don't.
I hope you don't.
No, it's Amari Stoudemire, then it's Chris Duhon.
I also like Chris Duhon. Big time Duke goat.
All right,
Anyway,
boys,
guys, let's move
moving
on. Second game of the slate. Mavs, Suns. Suns won the first one. Pretty easy, but it was definitely a bad beat if you were a Mavs backer and or any type of like a Spencer Dinwiddie fan of any types, like that guy who had $100 to win 95K, and the last one was Spencer Dinwiddie over 10.5 points, and he had 8 points.
Are you serious?
You didn't in our group, man.
Yeah,
It was insane.
that was
It was listen to this, guys. It was a 22-leg same game parlay where 21 of them hit. And the 22nd one was Spencer Dinwiddie over 10.5 points. I believe he had 8 points at that time. Wherever he had, that 3 would have cashed you over.
Yes.
And it would have cashed the Mavs cover as well, unrelated. That would have if his DMs are open, I would be in them so hard.
I will say I don't agree with the whole Mavs bad beat thing. You can't lose the game by 20 the entire game and then almost get a back door on the last second 3 and call it a bad beat.
Dude,
I mean, you got blown out the whole game.
No, that's the definition. That's
BBB. That's a definition
what?
of a bad beat.
It was
there,
a
though.
wide
The door was
open 3. My man had time to reset it.
You deserve to lose that bet if you were on the Mavs.
I mean,
on a wide open 3 and the buzzer at the same time, it's a bad beat.
Tell me which one was the right side.
It would have been a bad beat for the Suns, though.
Yeah, if they think about if they hit that, that's the worst.
That would have been a
worse
worse bad beat.
I agree with BBB. I agree with BBB. I agree with BBB.
You down by 20 the whole game. Like
it would have been the worst
beat
beat for the Suns.
That shot goes down, it's a bad beat either way.
100%, yeah.
Pick it bad beat, 100%. Boys, what are we liking for this one? Hefe, start us off.
I'm sorry, I'm just reading some of these.
BBB, start us off.
Jake. Guys, Sixers are actually winning in 6.
I think the Suns are going to pick up right where they
Don't
left
read
off.
Jake's comments out loud.
Them at home is just too much for this team. They're the better all-around complete team, same as last time. They get scoring out of everybody on their team. I think maybe the Dallas Mavs can get sneak one on home court.
Sounds like a square.
Little
you can call it a square. But I mean,
yeah, but BB, let me come back. Let me come back to you. Hold on, because that is the square play. But every day, other than yesterday, you could make an assumption that the NBA's been so square, it's a joke.
Yeah, right now I'm not too worried with the what's the square
other than yesterday, NBA has been so damn square. And sadly, and now that I'm thinking about it, guys, I actually think I get why there's no basketball on tomorrow, because these two games like this doubleheader. This is the squarest doubleheader you can get. They want to put the good games on primetime on Saturday. Why would they waste it on a Thursday? These 2 games. I'm sorry. I am so not interested in these 2 games tonight.
I know. I couldn't agree more.
But sadly, because I'm saying this out loud and it's being recorded, watch this Maverick Sun game be one of the greatest games ever. Luka drops fucking 52 and they win by 1 point on a stupid Maxi Kleber 1-foot jumper. That actually happened.
It's gonna happen now.
Can you bet on that? Mavs to win by Maxi Kleber 1-foot buzzer beater
from the elbow.
Somehow BBB has gotten the New York accent back for the Dallas Mavericks Maxi Kleber play. We love it. We love it. I won't take
up. Talk with an accent for real.
You have to say that's how you have to say Kleber.
He's from Germany. He's not even from New York.
I'm a New Yorker. You want to hear New York accent?
I don't think that's New York saying Kleber.
No, Jesus. All right, boys, I'm taking the under. I'm sick of losing on my effing overs. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not taking a single over the rest of the playoffs. They all lose by 300. It doesn't make any sense. Give me the under 217. They've just been free money. So I'm riding the train.
Very good. You guys want to know my play? Thank God. Guys, I took the under in the first game. It lost. I'm playing the law of averages. I'm going right back to the under here. The Mavericks are the best under team in the regular season. The law of averages would mean that we get an under tonight. The Suns also play a very, very slow pace of game. I think we get back to that tonight. I also just want to say, so I'm taking the under. That's at 216. I'm circling the wagons on that. I do want to make a
217.
217. Fantastic. I do want to make a point on my side for today, because I don't really have one. I think this is a toss-up. I think the Mavericks play a lot better when Luka doesn't play hero ball. And I respect Luka. He dropped 45, right? Or something like that in game
30,
one. No, he
33.
dropped 40s.
He dropped 40.
I think he dropped 45. Anyway, I think they play better when he doesn't do that. And it's not to go and say he's not one of the best players. He is, but the Mavs play better when the ball is fluid, when multiple players are scoring in double figures, when they can't rush Luka at the top of the freaking key at the second he crosses the half-court line, and they have empty possessions in clutch situations. So I really think for the Mavs to win this game, Luka can't drop 45. He has to be in that high 20s, low 30s. People like Brunson have to step up. Good call, BBB. I asked you, do you think it was probably going to go over in game one? You said no, it's his drop-off game, and it was a big drop-off.
100% agree with you. I actually think that gets switched around tonight. I think Brunson does go over the total. It's sitting at 18.5. I think it's a good play on this one.
All right.
Hefe, what do you think? You like that total, or you think he picks it back up?
If you think the Mavs are going to win tonight, you got to take Brunson over. That's
he's a huge.
If you think the Suns are going to win, I would probably take his under. So I would play that.
I think the over is hitting either way.
I do like Brunson. Alpha, did you know what it is?
18.5.
18.5. So it went down by a point. It was a 19.5. Damn, they're begging you to take it, man.
I know. So
they're freaking begging you to take it. I mean, there was a point where that over-under was at 23.5 last series. I can't take it. No, I'm off. Nothing. Nope.
Overthinking it, bro.
Are you taking it?
I agree with you. It's one of those where it looks really good. I wouldn't say a side on either way. I think it could hit, but it's just a sketchy one, and it really depends on your which side you think it's going to win. I think if you think the Mavs are win, like you said, then you probably are good with taking it.
I respect it. Boys, we got a surprise today. Hefe, you got to do your thing.
Beautiful. All right, guys, you already know Bad Beats are sponsored by our friends over at Pickett. If you have Pickett, you know about the app, and you better be following us because we post free plays every single damn day. Alpha's on a 3-game winning streak. He'll let you know that by himself. Don't worry. He'll make sure you know that at least 5 times today. He's going for 4. God bless. But
I just hit a max on there today, so I'm hot too, boys.
Fade every one of Jake's teams before you get into this.
I'm just confused, Slam, because I thought you were still on the Marlins. Should we go through that game?
No. I had two max plays.
Want to go through it?
Relax. Don't mention the Marlins, boys.
Thank God, reserve backup play. You never know when you need it. Anyway, guys, make sure you guys download the Pickett app if you haven't, because Pickett's a great social media app. You get on there with your friends, you create group chats, you link your sports books, you upload your bet slips, you upload.
Somebody's gonna call.
And you can.
No, it's not gonna stop. I live near the fire station. There's gonna be a fire. They need me. I might have to go in a minute. If I get the alarm thing, I gotta save someone.
Bro.
Anyway, guys, make sure to download Pickett, because if you do, you can win between $3 and $100 as a first-time downloader once you link your sportsbook. Free money if you download the app. If you already have the app, follow us. Meow.
Yes, sir. And we're also doing weekly giveaways as well, so keep an eye on it. Here comes the bad news, boys. All right.
Kevin, don't drop the chili.
Y'all see that?
You're gonna know.
You're gonna have to announce a little bit.
Definitely no, you can't say it. But anyways, on the Pickett app, there's a bad beats section. You can post, you can share your bad beats. This guy had a 25 leg parlay.
22.
22 and lost on the Curry under 9.5 rebounds.
Yeah, he had the Curry under 8.5 rebounds. It was an alt rebounds there. He had hit all 22 of his other ones. And then it comes down to Steph Curry. He even boosted it up. He took a little more juice on it. He got it to 8.5 for his under his rebounds. And of course he hits 9. So that's a heartbreaker there. I mean, when you get, 22 legs of a parlay to hit and it comes down to one more and you miss it, that's just a tough one. So, that's our pick it bad beat of the day. We have plenty of those. They're all over the app. That kind of makes you feel a little better after, if you have a rough betting day, go ahead and just look at the pick it app. You don't worry. There's other guys out there. But there's also tons of free plays. Like we said, Alpha's on a hot streak. So, make sure you download the app, use our code, go check out Alpha's play today. He's going for 4 straight. We all
ready posted, baby. It's ready posted.
All right.
It's ready cashed. Get it cashed. Posted, so it means cash. Check it out. Come find me. Let's get it, boys. Wade to leave on. Best bets, boys. Let's dive right into it. My favorite play of the night is going to be the under in the Mavs Suns sitting at 17. And I will give out a prop as well. I'm also going to Heat -8, so that too. Which prop should I give out, boys?
They're your props. You do it.
Harden under 31.5 points and assists. Obviously, that's the answer because BBB is on the over. Take the under. Hefe, what you got?
I'm rolling with both unders, guys. Under 208 in the Heat Sixers. Under 217 Suns Mavs. I'll give the prop out. Tyler Hero over points 17.5. By the way, I see the whole chat buzzing about what's going on in the Champions League game between Real Madrid and Man City. What just happened was incredible. Man City was up 1-0 in the 90th minute. Real Madrid just scored back-to-back goals in the 90th and 91st
No way. Wow.
to tie the aggregate at 5-5. It's absolutely wild.
Yes, so hurry up.
So who's next?
That is wild. I'll take it over from here. Suns -6. That is my first play of the day. And then I got a prop for you guys as well on that game. I like Devin Booker over 26.5 points. That's sitting at about even money. I think he has another good game tonight. Looking for a hot start again, and then hopefully he keeps that going. Slam, what do you got today?
For sure. All right, man. Sixers +8. And then Mavericks Suns under 216.5. The game before that, they shot lights out, man. I think some regression will hit today. I think Mavericks will step up defensively. They have to. So I think this game goes well below 217. So
Let's
cash, boys. Thank you, everyone that's been tuning in with us. We're here every day, 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. About to go catch the soccer game. Anything else you guys want to say before we end the show?
No OTB tomorrow, guys. No basketball. We'll be back on Friday. We'll talk about these 2 games, talk about the games then. We'll talk about the weekend's games, and we'll see you tomorrow on Off the Bat. Oh, you guys want to talk about the new?
Yeah.
It's ready posted, guys. Check it out. BBB, let them know what we started today.
Yeah, we just debuted our new prop show. You saw a couple props we threw out here today, but we got way more. We got some in the NHL, and it's going to be live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, starting from today on. We had a pre-recorded episode today, but download the Prize Picks app, guys. Use code ATS Spot. Get 100%, not just like a little bit, 100% match on your deposit. That's unheard of. It's 100% deposit match, and then you guys can tail some of our picks. You got your own picks, tail our picks. Doesn't matter. If you tail our picks, you're 100% going to win. But
what time is
you can do your own plays too. That is our prop show. Yes, off the prop.
1 p.m. So we'll see you on the prop show, off the prop.
Friday.
1 p.m. on Friday, and we'll see you tomorrow on Off the Bet.
And you know who's on our Friday prop show? The Hef, baby. Extra props. We will see y'all tomorrow.
I'll also have a special guest on Off the Bat on Friday.
Peace, boys.
Peace.